Mondays are typically quieter days, so it allows me to be able to do a little bit more and focus on a little bit more. It's the beginning of the week. It's a lot of people coming into work. Some people having longer weekends. Yesterday, the time I'm recording this video, was a Super Bowl. So it's not far fetched to think that a lot of people went to a Super Bowl party. Maybe they went out, they partied a little bit. So Mondays are typically quieter days, and that allows me to kind of map out my week the way I want to kind of see what has to be done, what needs to be done, what type of tasks and projects I'm gonna be working on this week. And you kind of fill out your schedule on a Monday. So that's typically what a Monday looks like for me. So being Monday today, it's being around 12:47 p.m. This is somewhat lunch hour. I haven't taken a lunch yet. I probably will take a lunch here in a little while or something like that. But it's more so about seeing how much I can get done in the earliest parts of the day, so that the rest of the day I can be a little bit more flexible with how I utilize my time. I would likely want to go to the gym or do something else, like go to the grocery store or run errands. That allows me to be able to do that in the middle of my day, because I spend the beginning of my day working on all of the most important tasks. And I typically like to front load a lot of my meetings as well. Yeah. So that helps me when my meetings are earlier in the day and I know whatever calls I'm going to be on is going to be early. I know what the agenda is. I know what we're going to be talking about. So that helps. And I know that next couple of days are probably gonna be a lot busier than today. But like I said, Mondays are typically slower days. So when I'm using my office, this is typically what my setup looks like. I try to keep it as neat, try to keep my desk as neat as possible. I'll always have a pen, of course, and a notebook. Because I'm old school, I like to write things down. I may be on a call with someone and they might say something and I might need to write it down. I might need to, being in finance, you might want to jot a quick number down every now and again, have it right there. Especially when you're going over important numbers and important details, you might want to write that number down. So I have that. Of course, I have my cell phone with me right here. And This microphone, which I use when I'm doing calls. It's really, really great. A lot of people see that, they ask me, "Hey, are you streaming?" I'm like, no, I got this because it has a fail safe where you can tap it and it'll mute the mic and it won't allow any audio to come through. And that's just a safety measure, just in case you're on a Zoom call or a Teams call and you forget to actually mute your mic while you're talking or having a off conversation. And it just helps me to be like, hey, if I tap, I kind of get in the habit of tapping my mic to cut it on and off. So that's why I got that mic. It's really great. And it also has a lot of other features where I can control the volumes, the settings, right from just dials here. So it's a really good microphone. It's a Hypercast. I got it from Target. I believe you can find it probably still at a Target. If not, it's likely going to be on Amazon somewhere. But these mics are pretty popular. A lot of streamers use these mics. A lot of gamers use them. So I use this mic for calls mostly. And sometimes I may use it for some content. If I'm, recording a video and doing like a voiceover, I might use this as the microphone that I'm using for voiceover. But this is typically my setup. My desk is supposed to be one of those elevating desks, but when I bought it, I think either the manufacturer or maybe my wife or maybe me, somebody broke the actual engine that it's supposed to be connected. So it's one of those elevating desks that has never elevated. Since we installed it, we put it together. It's never elevated. So it doesn't do that, but for the most part, this desk it accomplishes what I need from it, and it gives me it has plenty of space to be able to keep all of my stuff. Like I said, I got my computer, got my screen, my monitor set up, so everything is pretty simple.